was your biggest business surprise of 2022? David Sachs' biggest surprise.
Well, it was a pretty big surprise that Adobe bought Figma for $20 billion. That price tag in this environment, pretty big surprise. But I got to say, I think Friedberg nailed it. Got to say that the business saga of the year was Elon buying Twitter. First, the liberal media was up in arms that he might do it. Then they insisted that he must complete the deal. In any event, he did ultimately buy the company, and now he's effecting his changes. I agree. That's the big business story of this year. Certainly was a big surprise for me that I got depositioned for 6 hours.
Is it a surprise that you're sitting in Twitter's headquarters today, right now?
Yeah, it is a surprise. But just by the way, the rumors and speculation are getting out of hand. I am not a candidate for CEO of Twitter. So I want to put the kibosh on that because it's starting to get out of hand.
JCal, the job is yours, my friend. Congratulations.
All right. I guess let me know when I start.
You've earned it. You've worked hard. You've demonstrated your competency. JCal, the last man standing. Last man standing.
Outwit, outlast.
Now that Sachs has said he is not taking the job, a bunch of libs have just stopped taking Xanax. The libs' biggest fear was Sachs was going to get that job. Woo, we just canceled a bunch of Xanax prescriptions. Congratulations to the libs. Sachs is not going to be your overlord on Twitter. For me, it's obvious. The Twitter acquisition is the biggest surprise by far and away. Friedberg, I couldn't have summarized it better. I will say, in 6 weeks, what we have seen there is nothing short of extraordinary. Have there been bumps in the road? Has it been a little chaotic at times? Perhaps. But the features that are coming fast and furious are going to be the story going forward. You've seen Twitter for Business. Sachs had his fingerprints all over that. You may have seen hashtags for stock tickers. I was briefly involved in that. There are going to be so many features coming. And this is what Elon's zone of excellence is. Product. He is an engineer. He's a product genius. The proof is in the pudding, whether it's rocket ships or the cars. We're going to see a parade of features. I predict in another 6 to 18 weeks, we will see people talking about all the great features in Twitter, not any of the transitional issues. And people will be shocked.
I was just going to add to what you're saying about new features launching. While we've been sitting here on this pod and I've been checking my Twitter feed, there's a new feature where there's a view count on all of your tweets and all of everybody else's tweets as well. So you can see how many views a tweet is generating. So this tweet that I posted yesterday has 1.5 million views. It's like incredible. So it really shows the incredible reach of Twitter. And anybody who's thinking about going to like some knockoff like Mastodon or something is going to have to contend with the fact that it doesn't have nearly the distribution. So I think this really shows the power of Twitter. And then Dave Rubin noticed I tweeted this just a second ago. And Dave Rubin noted that the New York Times doesn't have anywhere near the views for its tweets because they bought all their followers, which is interesting. I didn't know that. But I just went over to the New York Times profile and my tweets are routinely getting 10 to 20 times more reach, more views than theirs. So this is a super interesting indicator of who actually people are paying attention to on Twitter. It's fascinating.
This is fascinating. I'm looking at my own. I just did, how do you give a $30 billion fraud bail, referring to SBF. And that was just less than an hour ago. No, it's 30 minutes. Yeah, an hour ago. And I have 50,000 views already, which is 10% of my follower count. So this is an extraordinary. You see right next to likes, retweets, quote tweets, the feature train is coming. And this will change the dialogue. All these haters who are like, Twitter's going to go down, who are rooting against Elon. Let me tell you something. If a guy can land 2 rockets at a time and he can literally restart the electric car movement and he becomes the #1 car in any category he releases a car in, how on earth would you bet against him to build software? You have to be idiotic.
This is way too much. I mean, you guys, we should.
Sorry,
he's a feature. He's a product.
I get it, but it's like an ad.
Yeah, you're selling a product for a company that you guys are working at. I mean, come on.
I'm not working at the company. Sachs isn't working at the company.
Well, you guys are advisors, right? I mean,
hey, Nick, can you let me show one other feature because I think it's cool. Nick,
let's go. Yeah, keep going features. Let's go.
Pull up my profile real quick.
Welcome to This Week in Twitter.
Oh my God.
Twitter now has affiliate badges. You can see I've got a little Craft Ventures badge next to my name. So if you should be able to click on it actually to get to the Craft Ventures profile. Yeah. So you're going to be able to affiliate users with business accounts, and it creates kind of secondary badges after the blue check. I think even the corporate journalists are going to love this because if you're a New York Times writer, you'll have a little NYT badge next to your name, Wall Street Journal, whatever, you'll have that little badge. So more and more people are going to get blue checks, and then people are going to have secondary or even tertiary badges that are basically specific to their affiliations.
Okay.
So I think
let's
it's going
make
to be
sure
killer.
let's get an all-in badge.
We are going to have all-in badges really soon.
Awesome. Okay, let's go.
Except for
to the-
Freeburg. Freeburg's not going to
That was our biggest business surprises, and we just canceled your account, Freeburg. You're
It's all good.
locked out. We just took away your.
No one goes to it anyway. It's all good. Don't worry about it.